Ever notice how the moment you start dieting, food suddenly becomes all you think about? You're hungry more often, meals stop feeling satisfying, and even after eating, you still just want more. A lot of people think this means they lack discipline, but in reality, your body is responding exactly how it was designed to. When you diet, you're putting your body into a calorie deficit. This means you're consuming less energy than your body needs to maintain its current form. It doesn't exactly love that. A calorie deficit forces your body to adjust to the decreased energy intake by using your fat cells as energy stores. But when it does this, it will also begin sending increased hunger signals via the hormone known as ghrelin to push you toward eating more. This is one reason fat loss becomes harder over time. Your body starts fighting back. But hunger isn't just about the amount of calories you consume. The types of foods you eat matter massively. Some foods are very calorie-dense, but also not very filling. Things like chips, chocolate, nut butters, or heavily processed snacks. And while some of these foods may even be labeled as healthy, they are easy to overeat because they occupy very little volume relative to the calories they contain. So even after eating a lot of calories, you'll still feel hungry. One of the best ways to control hunger during fat loss is by increasing your protein intake. Protein is regarded as the most satiating of the 3 macronutrients and the most important for preserving muscle mass. It is also the least calorie-dense of the 3, meaning you can eat more of it for fewer calories. Ultimately, this means it will help you feel fuller for longer, which is what anyone on a diet truly wants. This is why meals higher in protein tend to feel far more satisfying compared to meals built mostly around refined carbs or fats. Another factor that matters a lot is food volume. High-volume foods physically take up more space in your stomach, sending signals to your brain via gastric distension to increase fullness. Low-calorie, high-volume foods like potatoes, vegetables, fruits, and high-fiber foods tend to keep people much more satisfied for fewer calories. Foods high in fiber also slow digestion and help to stabilize hunger throughout the day. This is why 2 meals of different volumes but the same calories can feel completely different in terms of fullness and satisfaction. And hunger isn't just affected by food. Poor sleep, stress, and an overly restrictive diet can all make hunger significantly worse. When sleep drops, cortisol spikes, which can cause cravings and a dramatic increase in appetite, especially for highly palatable, fatty foods. This is why aggressive diets usually become difficult to sustain and aren't typically recommended if your goal is to lose weight. So, if you're constantly hungry while dieting, it doesn't automatically mean you're doing something wrong. Usually, it means your food choices, meal composition, or overall calorie deficit aren't set up in a sustainable way. Hunger is normal in a good fat loss diet, and it shouldn't feel effortless, but it also shouldn't feel like starvation. The people who succeed with fat loss long-term usually aren't always the people with the most discipline. They're the people who can build a diet that controls hunger well enough to stay consistent, because consistency is what actually drives results.